A European champion at 17, and now a World Cup champion at 19? Why not? Just a few months ago that dream seemed uncertain for Lamine Yamal. After enduring a grueling season with Barcelona, Spain's teenage sensation had to battle physical setbacks and concerns over his fitness. There was a moment when fans feared that injury might prevent him from taking part in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But pain has never been enough to stop truly special talents. In the end, Lamine Yamal's name was always going to be on Luis de la Fuente's squad list, and rightly so. Because a World Cup, the greatest stage in football, would feel incomplete without the magic, flair, and fearless creativity of this extraordinary teenager. The dazzling dribbles, the audacious take-ons, the breathtaking assists. This is football at its purest, the kind of football that makes millions of hearts race every time the ball starts rolling. And at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, we are about to witness a historic moment. For the very first time, Lamine Yamal will step onto football's biggest stage. Alongside him stands a golden generation of Spanish talent, a young, ambitious and immensely gifted squad ready to challenge for the ultimate prize. A team capable of competing with anyone in the world. While much of the football world remains focused on the final chapters of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, World Cup 2026 will also be the tournament where the next generation emerges from the shadows. And among them, Lamine Yamal stands out as perhaps the brightest star. As for his potential, there is very little left to debate. Whether in La Liga, the Champions League, or international football, Yamal leaves his mark wherever he plays. Just look at how Barcelona and Spain operate. Both teams are filled with elite attacking talent, yet Yamal remains the player entrusted with the ball in crucial moments. He is the one given the freedom to create, to improvise, and to make the difference through his individual brilliance. Luis de la Fuente placed that trust in him when he was only 16 years old, and Yamal responded in the most spectacular fashion. UEFA Euro 2024, his first major international tournament, young player of the tournament, and a European Championship title with Spain. That wasn't luck, that was class. 2 years have passed since then. The Yamal of 2026 is stronger, more mature, and more complete than ever before. Now the entire football world waits to see whether he can light up a World Cup the way Lionel Messi captivated audiences during Germany 2006. History seems to be drawing some fascinating parallels. Messi is Yamal's idol. Messi wore the number 19 shirt during his first World Cup, and now Yamal begins his own World Cup journey, carrying similar expectations. For those who never had the chance to witness the magic of a teenage Messi, World Cup 2026 may offer the closest thing to reliving that experience. Because what makes Yamal special isn't something overly complicated. It's his ability to drive the ball forward, his directness, his fearlessness when facing defenders, and above all, his visionary passes capable of tearing open even the strongest defenses. No one can say that Yamal is greater than Messi, but there is one quality shared by every truly great player that he already possesses: the ability to change games when it matters most. Time and time again, for both Barcelona and Spain, Yamal has delivered in the toughest moments. A dribble, an assist, a flash of genius. That is exactly the kind of weapon every World Cup contender needs. Of course, football is never about one player alone. And fortunately for Yamal, he is surrounded by an exceptional team. Spain currently boasts one of the most balanced squads in world football. From defence to attack, every position is filled with quality players united by a single goal: winning the World Cup. Yet, talent alone guarantees nothing. Football has always been a game of uncertainty. The injury concerns that troubled Yamal toward the end of last season remain a lingering question. The young star himself admitted that his greatest fear was missing the 2026 World Cup. and although he has returned, no one knows exactly when he will reach his absolute peak condition. Moreover, Yamal is far from the only young star dreaming of glory in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. A new generation of elite talent is emerging across the football world. Desiree Doué, Warren Zaire-Emery, Kobbie Mainoo, Endrick, and many more young stars are preparing to make their mark on the tournament. They all share the same dream. They all want to become the best young player of the World Cup. Yamal's dance with the ball may be beautiful, but will it be brilliant enough to outshine the rest? Can Spain's wonder kid turn his first World Cup into the stage where he announces himself to the world? Or will another young hero rise instead? The answer can only be found on the pitch. Because football's greatest spectacle is almost here, and the stage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is waiting for Lamine Yamal to step into the spotlight and begin writing the first chapter of his own legend.